This question tests knowledge of the benefits and limitations of budgeting in management accounting. A budget is a quantitative plan that helps organizations translate strategic objectives into operational and financial targets. When properly prepared and implemented, budgets support planning, coordination, communication, resource allocation, motivation, and performance evaluation. They provide management with a benchmark for comparing actual results against planned results and facilitate corrective actions when deviations occur. The key phrase in the question is "except," meaning students must identify the statement that is not an advantage of budgeting. An important concept is that budgets improve decision-making and managerial control, but cannot guarantee business success. Actual profitability depends on many factors beyond the budget itself, including market demand, competition, economic conditions, operational efficiency, and management execution. Provide a structure for measuring performance. Correct advantage. Budgets establish expected levels of revenue, cost, and profit, allowing managers to compare actual performance with planned performance through variance analysis. B. Motivate managers and other employees. Correct advantage. Well-designed budgets encourage participation, clarify expectations, and motivate employees to achieve organizational objectives, especially when linked to performance evaluation and incentives. C. Ensure that the organization makes a profit. Correct answer. A budget cannot guarantee profitability. It is a planning and control tool that improves the likelihood of achieving objectives, but external factors such as competition, economic conditions, customer demand, and unexpected events may still result in losses despite careful budgeting. D. Promote the efficient allocation of resources. Correct advantage. Budgeting helps management allocate limited financial and operational resources to projects and departments that best support organizational goals. Correct answer. C. Ensure that the organization makes a profit. This question tests understanding of participative budgeting, goal congruence, and managerial motivation in management accounting. Budgeting is not only a financial planning tool, but also a mechanism for aligning the objectives of individual managers with the overall objectives of the organization. Goal congruence exists when managers pursue actions that benefit both their own division and the company as a whole. The key phrase is greatest amount of positive motivation and goal congruence. Research and management theory suggest that managers are more committed to achieving targets when they participate in setting them. However, senior management must still ensure that divisional goals are consistent with corporate strategy. At the same time, divisional managers should have responsibility for implementing the agreed goals because they possess detailed operational knowledge and are accountable for execution. Therefore, the most effective budgeting process combines joint goal setting with decentralized implementation planning. Permit the divisional manager to develop the goal for the division that will generate the greatest profits. Incorrect. Divisional goals may maximize local performance but may not align with corporate objectives, reducing goal congruence. B. Have senior management develop the overall goals and permit the divisional manager to determine how these goals will be met. Incorrect. Although implementation is delegated, the lack of divisional participation in goal setting may reduce motivation and commitment. C. Have the divisional and senior management jointly develop goals and objectives while constructing the corporation's overall plan of operation. Incorrect. Joint planning improves participation, but it does not clearly assign responsibility for developing the implementation plan, which is essential for managerial ownership. D. Have the divisional and senior management jointly develop goals and the divisional manager develop the implementation plan. Correct. Joint goal setting promotes goal congruence, while allowing the divisional manager to design the implementation plan increases motivation, accountability, and commitment because operational managers understand local conditions best. Correct answer. D. Have the divisional and senior management jointly develop goals, and the divisional manager develop the implementation plan. This question tests knowledge of budget development approaches and the role of budgeting in planning, communication, and organizational coordination. Budget preparation can follow a top-down, authoritative approach, a bottom-up, participative approach, or a combination of both. Effective budgeting relies on accurate operational information from managers closest to day-to-day activities while ensuring consistency with the organization's strategic objectives. The key phrase is, which statement is correct? Students should evaluate each option against accepted budgeting principles. Modern budgeting emphasizes participation, flexibility, communication, and alignment with strategy. Budgets should be revised when major assumptions change, and advances in information technology have strengthened rather than reduced budgeting's communication role by enabling faster information sharing and coordination across departments. The authoritative approach to budgeting discourages strict adherence to strategic organizational goals. Incorrect. The authoritative, top-down approach is designed to reinforce strategic organizational goals, as senior management establishes objectives consistent with corporate strategy. B. To prevent ambiguity, once departmental budgeted goals have been developed, they should remain fixed even if the sales forecast proves wrong during the fiscal year. Incorrect. Effective budgeting requires flexibility. If significant assumptions change, such as sales forecasts, management should revise plans or use flexible budgeting rather than rigidly following outdated targets. C. With the information technology available, the role of budgets as an organizational communication device has declined. Incorrect. Information technology has enhanced budgeting communication by allowing real-time data sharing, collaboration, and faster coordination across departments. D. Since department managers have the most detailed knowledge about organizational operations, they should use this information as the building blocks of the operating budget. Correct. Department managers possess detailed operational knowledge regarding production, sales, staffing, and resource requirements. Their input improves budget accuracy and supports a participative budgeting process, while senior management ensures alignment with overall strategy. Correct answer. D. Since department managers have the most detailed knowledge about organizational operations, they should use this information as the building blocks of the operating budget.